I mean, I can't honestly. I can't wait for some next generation of. There wouldn't be large language models anymore, but rather world models, which would understand the physical world around us, and then the next generation of robotics. That'll be interesting, and then we'll need new types of data. But we're talking a couple of years down the line. Not too many, not 10, less than 10.
I mean, we used to say this with the Internet of Things revolution and, smart sensors and, how we get different types of data from that. But I think the conversation has shifted towards generative AI because it's impacting knowledge workers more than, some of the other stuff, which was impacting, maintenance workers or people who have more
Yeah,
physical jobs.
nobody was expecting this, were we? We were
Yeah.
all expecting to be AI to be doing some of the so-called boring jobs, and then we thought that computer programmers and all the knowledge workers were safe, and it turned out to be the exact opposite.
But that's what's so exciting, right? That we have whole-scale disruption, and it's up to us to think about what it is that we do with that disruption. So for me, that's very exciting. So on that point of sort of the transformation, you mentioned workforce displacement. So there are people who've been in their roles, delivering training, standing up with PowerPoints for many, many years, who, from what we're talking about, might perceive that there is a threat to their role. What should they do?
That's very deep conversation, one I've been having iterations of pretty much on a daily basis. But really, if you look at the business, and especially the line of business where I come from, which is vendor technology enablement classes, which is, you can look at it in the frame of a technological propaganda in some sort, because you have like those monstrous multi-billion companies which are enabling their partners to work with their solutions in a better way. This business, it was essentially the same ever since IBM invented the mainframe. It was just a different type of slides. The slides were physical, but then they moved to PowerPoint and so on. But it's been ripe for disruption for years now.